Hello everyone, hope you guys are great. This is Shaya. I'm the branch manager from HQ office and I'm alongside Zaina.
My name is Zana Khayyam. I'm the marketing and events manager at Forever Living, and I also do makeup. She needs to start speaking about the skincare routine.
Okay guys, so the idea of the training today is we want to first teach you guys how to use the skincare product and how it's very important before the application of makeup, how to prepare your skin. And there are some tips and tricks that you can mix the product with the makeup product in order to have the perfect skin. So we want to start with the skincare. As you know, it's very important, and the first step in all the skin routines, guys, it should be cleansing the skin. You know, we all know that there is different skin types, and according to these different skin types, we have different products to match the skin. Because as you know, dry skin, oily skin, and combination skin are the most three common skin type that we have. The dry skin, they need moisturization and hydration. In the other hand, the oily skin, they do still need the hydration, but not as much as moisturization. This is the reason why the ingredients in the products are different, and they actually define which skin tone should use what product. That's why sometimes I do usually get the question like, for which age which product do you refer to? More important than what age is the skin type. So it's very important for you guys to first have an understanding of what skin type you have or whoever you're recommending the product to. Usually it's very easy to understand the skin type. Whenever you want to clarify what type of skin type you have, you should stand on the mirror, but not very close. Like, it should be the length of your arm away from the mirror. And when you look in the mirror, usually dry skin, I'm very dry, so I can confirm how it works. Dry skin usually have very small pores. We are not acne prone, we don't get easily acne. The downside of the dry skin is because of lack of hydration and moisturization in our skin, because of the lack of barrier on skin for skin to be able to keep the moisturization and the water, which is the hydration inside the skin, we tend to get easily wrinkles. So the pros and cons of each skin tones. Dry skin, we are not acne prone, we usually don't get acne easily, but the downside of it is we easily get wrinkles. In the other hand, we have oily skin. Oily skin, they usually have very large pores. Actually, and that's one of the reasons they're acne prone, because these large pores, if they're not cleaned perfectly, whatever is left there, like dirt or makeup, it's gonna come out as acne. So this is one of the reasons cleansing the skin is really important. The good side about usually oily skin is they don't get lines easily. So everybody has their pros and cons, and then in the middle we have the combination skin type, which in the T-zone area is oily, usually is very shiny, they have pores, they get like this shiny effect. Even on the makeup, the C-zone area, which is the letter C, is dry. So that's called combination skin. Now let's talk about product. As I mentioned, cleansing the skin is the first step, is really important. One thing that is amazing about our product is our cleansers, the Infinite cleansers, the Sonia cleanser, and also the Fleur de Jouvence cleanser, they all are oil-based. So at the same time that it helps you to cleanse your skin, their makeup remover also, they can help you to remove the makeup. So it's cleanser and makeup remover at the same time. And I will explain to you why. Because they all are oil-based. You can only cut oil with oil. Usually the foundations that we use, the makeup that we use, they are all oil-based, especially the long-lasting ones. So in order to remove oil, you can only use oil. This is why these ones goes very handy. You can use them at as the cleanser and also the makeup remover at the same time. It's very important. As a routine, you must cleanse your skin twice per day, in the morning and also at night before you sleep. So the first step of every routine in skincare product is cleansing the skin. Alongside the cleanser, we have exfoliator. Exfoliator are a bit harder than the cleansers. And what are they meant to do is to remove the dead skin cells on the surface of the skin. which every 28 to 30 days our skin renews itself. So the shredded skins that are on the surface of the skin are very sticky. They're not like easily removed. You really need to use exfoliator. And as you know, guys, exfoliator, they usually have a feeling of like they have this dots stuff in it, which we usually use jojoba bits. In that order, and in this specific product, which is a smoothing exfoliator, we have Bombo. This Bombo actually brush off the dead cells, and it really helps to give that deep cleansing to your skin. For the people who have large pores, this is important to do the exfoliation also for dry skin, but not overdoing it, because if you keep overdoing it, overusing it, exfoliator is actually going to make your skin a bit drier. So the exfoliator, they are usually used twice, maximum 3 times a week. And if you're using the exfoliator, you don't need to use the cleansers anymore. Perfectly, like before putting a mask, because you know we have the marine mask. Unfortunately, the Fleur de Jouvence is out of stock, but the marine mask is very nice. It keeps to balance the pH of your skin, is very hydrating. It's a very nice mask. Usually 2 to 3 times a week we use the mask just to maintain our skin. Before using the mask, it's very important to exfoliate your skin, so you make sure it's completely clean, then you will apply the mask on it. Also, usually before, like we have people who do bridal makeups or like for big events, it's very important to exfoliate the skin before you apply the makeup, in order to make sure the skin surface is completely perfect and is smooth, so the application goes very nicely. So the next step after we use the cleanser is to use toner. What toner does is, actually toner is a liquid formula. It's like water based. It's going to give the hydration back to skin after using the cleansers. And as you know, I mentioned the cleansers are oil based. So to remove the extra oil that is caused by cleansing your skin, it's very important to use the toner. The toner is amazing, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is actually, we call it like it's a sponge molecule, because it gets the water and keeps the water in your skin. So this is really nice. For the people who use beauty fillers, they are aware about this. If you use the fillers that they have hyaluronic acid in it, usually the doctor will tell you till the next 24 hours, take as much as water as you can. The reason for it is hyaluronic acid holds on to the water and it keeps it inside. So it gives you that plump, it keeps the plump on your skin. So it's really a nice product. And also for the people who have large pores, it's very important to use the toner. It's actually really going to help with minimize the pores in your skin. The toner is the next stage after the cleanser, in order to make sure every little dirt or makeup or whatever is removed on remain on your skin, it will be completely removed by the toner. It's very nice. Usually, even like sometimes when you cleanse your skin in the morning, then after a couple of hours you want to put makeup, you only have to use the toner. And you can easily add it on a cotton pad and just either tap it or just go around your face. Just make sure whatever application you put on your skin, be careful. You should always do the massages or whatever you do upward. Never drag it. Like never drag the creams you put or whatever with cotton pad. Never drag your skin, because you keep doing this is gonna affect your skin. We're all trying to have this tightened skin as much as we can. We're trying to push it up. So it's very important the direction that you apply your creams and the steps that you use. Okay, after we make sure that the skin is completely clean, we're gonna go. So the next stage is preparation, especially for the people who have very dry skin. It's very important to moisturize your skin perfectly before you put the makeup. First of all, this moisturization are like a line of a barrier to protect your skin, to avoid all the makeup going in and affecting your skin. So this is very important. And second, for the perfect application, again, you need to have that moisturization on your skin. Otherwise, especially for the dry skin, we're gonna keep having this patch on our skin when you apply the makeup, which doesn't look really nice. So it's very important to do it. And also, because of the lines, if we don't moisturize our skin, it's gonna even show more when you put the makeup. So make sure that it's perfectly gonna be applied to the skin. So now with the product that we have, usually it's really preference wise how you use it, but I will just give you a total application of how it goes. You can choose and pick which one you would rather to choose. First thing that we usually start using it is the eye cream. The eye creams are very, very important. For me, usually, even if I don't want to put the whole face makeup, if I wake up in the morning, my eyes look a bit tired, I just want to look awake, what I do is, and I need like a little bit of coverage, I mix the eye cream with the concealer, which is not really my part. Zaina will explain better later. She's the perfect person to explain this thing. This is just a little trick I do. I think it really works. You can just a little bit of it, because especially you don't want to look very heavy, but at the same time you want to look awake, you want to look like you had a very good rest, so you can just mix it with the concealer that you have. Whenever you want to apply eye cream, it should be applied on the ring finger, because the ring finger has the least weight and the skin under the eyes is the most sensitive skin on the face. So it's very, very important that we don't apply too much pressure on it. You just put a little bit of product, and then what you do is that you just dab it. You should never rub it. The more you keep rubbing it, is actually gonna cause more wrinkles. All you have to do is just dab it all around. You can do the same thing on the other eyes. At the same time, I'm preparing my skin, so when she wants to do the makeup, it's actually good. So this is the way to do it. You will just dab it with your ring finger, because ring finger has the least amount of pressure. And the good thing is actually about this eye cream is you can go all around your eyes. I know some people might have a bit of sagginess on the back of their eyes, so this is really gonna help to tighten your skin. This is really, really nice product. I really love it. And since I remember, since I was 22, I already had these lines under my eyes, because we don't have sweat glands under the eyes and around the mouth. So these two places are usually the first places that we have wrinkles. So it's very important that you take extra care of it. Usually whatever product you put on your skin, let it sink for a couple of minutes. We make sure it absorbs quickly. And one more point about our product, which is really, really perfect, is the base of all the product is aloe vera, guys. Aloe vera has the ability to absorb and penetrates very deep to the skin. So whatever ingredient is mixed with this is actually goes down to your skin. And that's what we want. We want it to go down to the last layer of the skin and work the skin from within. So when the new skin comes to the face, is a perfect skin. So it's very important that you know the ingredients actually really gonna work and get absorbed quickly, because sometimes if you go out and try product, it's gonna stay for a long time on your hand. It might feel nice, that is like, oh, still is moisturized, I can still feel it, but we don't buy the creams to stay on the hand or in our face. It actually supposed to go down to the last layer. So the good thing is they get absorbed pretty quickly. Even the oils, we will use it later, you can see how it works. It's pretty awesome. So the good thing about it is base of all the product, especially skincare, shampoos, everything is aloe vera, and it has two great points. First, the pH balance. So if you're super oily or super dry, it's gonna make your skin or your hair to have a pH balance. It's gonna normalize the skin. And second, because of aloe vera has a very deep penetration to the skin, it goes actually deep down to your skin and it works from within. So it's really a good point. After we apply the eye cream, I'll go with the serum. This serum is my favorite product of all the skincare. It has peptides in it. Peptides are actually they help with formulation of more collagen. When we apply to the skin, they send a signal to the brain to produce more collagen. Collagen and elastin are the two most important protein for the skin. The more we have it, the less sagginess and wrinkles we have. Usually they're naturally produced by the body. Unfortunately, as we grow, as we need them the most, the body stops producing them. So that's why as we age, the skin starts to have more wrinkles and start to sag. So it's very important to have more collagen. We're never gonna have enough collagen. Collagen is very, very important. And also, guys, anti-aging product. The reason we keep talking about anti-aging is because these antioxidants are like a barrier to protect our body, our skin also, to avoid getting aged by the things that we cannot control, like by the pollution, by the sun. We cannot control this thing. In order to avoid aging, we need to have enough antioxidant to fight these free radicals. So it's very important to always know the ingredients of the product that you purchase. This is a serum. It's actually, we have this serum and nourishing serum. Comparing these two together, nourishing serum is more like a moisturizer, as how it looks and how it feels. This is the actual serum. It's colorless and it gets absorbed really quickly. One pump is usually enough. This is how I apply it, and just make sure you always go upward whenever you apply it. This is really gonna actually help you. And never forget your neck. First of all, face is from here to décolletage, so this is the whole face, and especially for ladies, neck is the first place that gets the sign of aging and wrinkles. So it's very, very important. Whatever you put on your face, you have to add it to your neck. Please never forget it. And the good thing is, with usually all our product, a little goes a long way. So as you see, one pump is actually gonna cover your whole face and your neck. At the beginning, you might need a little bit more because your skin is you wanna suck everything in, but after a little while, one pump will be completely perfect for the whole face and neck. Please don't forget it. As I said, it absorbs really, really quickly. It's a very light product, but it works magic. It's very important for the people who have aged skin also, and they have a lot of wrinkles. Like, you want a strong product, usually Infinity is what we suggest them, because of the ingredients inside it is very, very elevated. It's very high technology. It's the most updated package that we have. So this is very, very perfect. This is for dry skin, for sensitive skin, and for aged skin. So you can use this perfectly. After we let the serum get absorbed to our skin, which it does really quickly, the next step is to put the moisturizer. It's very important to moisturize your skin. Very, very important. I mentioned it again. According to the skin type, we have different moisturizer, because every skin needs different ingredients. For the dry skin, we need hydration and moisturization. That's why this is perfect. It has a mix of 15 different moisturizer ingredients together. It's very easy to use. You just have to push this white part, and then again you will put it on your fingers, and then you apply it to your whole face. Again, please make sure all the application goes to your skin, and you always pull it upwards. Never drag your skin down. It's really going to affect with causing more wrinkles. So it's very important to do it. This one, actually, Infinity is fragrance-free. And the reason for it is because when it's fragrance-free, it's gonna cause less allergy. So you can give it to more people without being worried if it's gonna cause them allergy. It has a strong scent, which is because of the essential oils in it. And the reason is because when you mix essential oil with aloe vera, it's an active ingredient. It actually makes aloe vera work stronger. The smell is gonna go in few minutes, I promise you. I just want to explain it, is not a fragrance, it's just essential oils, they have a very strong sense, but it's gonna go quickly. So do not worry about it. It's a very, very nice moisturizer. Even though it has a lot of ingredients in it, it's still a light moisturizer. It's going to get absorbed pretty quickly. So other options that you have as a day cream, as a moisturizer, you can use the Protecting Day Lotion, which is our newest day cream. It's perfect because it comes with the SPF. Actually, it has a mineral SPF, so it's a bit white as a cream. Just explaining, the good thing about it is because it's mineral-based SPF, it's actually gonna make the SPF stay on your face. SPF is one of those things we don't need it to go inside the skin. We actually need it to stay on the surface of the skin to protect our skin. This is really, really nice. Otherwise, if you're not using this cream, make sure during daytime you always use SPF. Unfortunately, sun is the first reason for causing aging for the skin. and the UV rays go through the window and also the clouds. So even on a cloudy day, you're still gonna get affected by it. Please make sure you always during daytime you use sunscreen. If you're not underwater or in the beach or you don't have activity outside, just one application on a day is enough. But if you keep going into the water or you're active on the beach, you need to keep reapplying it every 45 minutes to 1 hour. This is usually the base of the product that we use. It's the steps that you need to use on a daily basis. So this is the question we usually get. The steps for daily basis are cleanser, toner, usually serum, eye cream, and the moisturizer. Well, it depends on which skin type you have. You can use different packs, but these are the daily routines. You use them twice, morning and evening. And then we have the targeted product, which is for the targeted reason that you're trying to fix on your skin, which you can add it to this. But these are what you need to do on a daily basis, twice per day. And then I want to shift to Zaina to move to the makeup part. She's going to give you tips and tricks to how to have a perfect skin on a daily basis. Thank you so much.
I'm back, and as Shaya said, the skin is the most important part before applying makeup. A perfect skin means perfect makeup. We do not want pigmentations, irritations, or any kind of pimples. So, to start with the makeup, okay, you usually, if you have a dry skin like Shaya, you usually have to hydrate it. She prepped it, she did the eye cream routine, she did the face routine, but also we have a secret product, which is Forever Alpha E Factor, that can help the skin look even more nourished, look dewy, which you can apply to your concealer and foundation. So now let's start with the application of the makeup, and make sure of something. Before doing any application of routines, skincare routines, always make sure it's fully clean. So you need to cleanse your face, as Shaya said. Also, we have a makeup remover, which is very important. Maybe the first step, if you have makeup on, remove it first, then do whatever routine you need to do. Usually when me as a makeup artist, when I apply makeup, I always start with the eyes, because I want to prevent fallouts. I want to have the perfect skin. So when I start with the eyes, usually when I have fallouts out of eyeshadows or concealer, or sometimes if I'm using dark eyeshadow, you have like black patches. Always have a cotton. Get your makeup remover and clean under the eye, so that you have the flawless look for an everyday use, or even if you're going out at night. Let's start the makeup, and let's see how we will add our makeup routine additional to the Forever products. I'm gonna start with a foundation that usually Shaya uses. Today I'm going to start with the skin first, because the point out of this video is not to have a makeup tutorial, but rather to do makeup with a perfect skin. So I'll do all the steps, and I hope you enjoy it. I added 2 colors of foundation, because Shaya usually likes to have a tanned look, but not too dark. I'm going to add a drop of the Forever Alpha E Factor. And remember, ladies, it's not always, if you put too much, means that you're gonna look flawless. This is not what you have to do. You should always put minimal makeup that will always show your skin, but you will look prettier. Also, one thing, make sure on daytime you do not apply the same makeup for nighttime, because at nighttime obviously you need to go a bit much. For daytime, keep it natural, keep it like a no makeup look.
Can I add something?
Yes, sure.
There is a little trick I do. Since I mentioned I'm a bit dry, what I love to do also is I scrub my lips just to make sure it's very nice and smooth, because especially if you want to use the matte ones, and then I add a little bit of alpha E
Yes.
to the lips. I just do it before she starts, so my lips is ready later.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna add minimal foundation just so that we have a makeup look that's flawless, but I do not want to hide any kind of freckles she already has. Also make sure your brushes are extra clean, because this is one of the most important things to have healthy skin. I usually go up with a brush first, and then I get a sponge, a clean sponge, just to ensure that I do not have any lines created from the brush.
Can they clean their brushes with the soaps?
Of course, it's very important. Usually makeup brands give you sprays or whatever kind. I usually go for any kind of soap. It's the easiest and more effective. So you can also use the Forever hand soap. It does magic, and it's actually used. I use it. Now, as Shaya said, never forget your neck, ladies, because then you do not want to have different color between your actual face and your neck. As you can see, we can still see her skin. I'll go along with a clean sponge. That's very important. We can puff any kind of water-based spray. And then just dab. For Shaya's case, I wouldn't use any kind of powder because it will make it more dry. I'm gonna keep it this way. It will have a dewy effect because after 1 hour her face will go dry. So I'm gonna keep it this way. For my face, for an example, I have to add powder after it because I have an extra oily skin. One more thing I would like to add, if you have any kind of lines on the smile lines or the eye lines, just make sure you don't add so much product into that line. So just make sure you pass by the foundation, but not directly put the foundation on it because it shows more. Like if you keep on laughing, you will reflect them more, and we do not want this. Now we're done with the foundation. I'm going to put for her a concealer. How would you, we have heavy concealers, we have daily concealers, we have very different types. If you have only a heavy concealer and you want to make it a natural one, just add the oil, the E factor, and you're ready to go. So I'm gonna add one more tip. When you're adding product, don't add it directly to your eyes or your skin. Don't put foundation from the brush or from the applicator. Rather, put it on your hand. Take the amount you need, and then get the applicator, the brush, and dab it. For me, I will use another clean concealer, sponge, and I will add to it the E Factor. I'm gonna add them just this way. Also make sure when you're putting the concealer, don't put it circular motion, because if you do have dark circles, you're actually making them show more. You need to put it as a V shape. So we go dabbing downstairs. Okay, and then I go with the sponge. The rest of the concealer that I put down, I take it upwards. I don't directly put on the lines. A secret thing to perfect makeup is sleep, water, and prepping it. If you tend to like a flawless makeup, those Instagram flawless makeup, they're edits. If you really want a perfect skin, you need to do those 3 steps.
And also, I add something.
Yes.
We always say like the skin is like a mirror, so whatever you put inside it is going to show on your skin.
True.
Drinking aloe, as she mentioned, it's very, very important because it's really hydrating, and it's like it has added minerals and vitamins and amino acids, so it's really, really nice. There is the tablet in Infinite, which has collagen, marine collagen, biotin, and French melon, which is gorgeous for your skin. It's really, really important. I mentioned collagen intake is really important. Vitamin C is one other supplement that it helps with formulation of collagen between cells, and royal jelly. A-beta care as well. It's very, very nice, especially if you have super dry skin. Vitamin E is very important, and Arctic Sea also. It has a good amount of vitamin E in it. I think diet has a huge effect on the skin too.
Definitely, eating right too. If you eat a lot of fatty food, it will reflect on your face. This is how the oils will come out.
Join us to do the C9
challenge.
To do a cleansing also on your body.
We're gonna start, all of us, on November 5th.
See, one question. This is the one that you use. They don't get all the product.
Which ones?
This one.
Those? Yeah. The way you dab things, if you go like this, if you rub it, there's no point of you putting any kind of concealer. If you dab it, it will take only the Axis foundation or concealer, but it will keep the right amount into your skin. And don't forget, foundation and concealer do actually go into your skin. That's why it was very important for you to prep your skin, so that you have a wall and a shield that the actual makeup does not go inside and ruin your actual skin. Makeup is actually nice, but there's cons and pros to everything. Now for the eye area, I usually like to bake, but for Shaya, because also she has a dry skin, so we're going to go very light in the baking step.
But this is why it's very, very important to use toner,
Yeah.
as I mentioned, because toner gonna gives you the skin the hydration, and also for oily skin removes the extra oil. So always add. I even have it like in a spray form, as Zainab was mentioning, like it's a like it's a liquid form of aloe. So just keep spraying it. It's amazing for the skin.
Okay, when we apply the concealer, just make sure you always look up so we don't have those wrinkle eyes. I'm just setting the concealer.
Because usually in the eye area we have creasing, so that's why she's using this. And I have a lot of lines. If she doesn't set it up with the powder, I will have a lot of creasing under my eye.
Can go like on the rest of the skin with a brush, just because we're going to be using powder products, and then when you directly put powder on the foundation it will be patchy, because I'm not going to be putting any kind of foundation powder. I'm going to be putting any kind of contour, bronzer, so I don't want it to be patchy. So I'm just going around with the Axis powder.
What I love is like I don't even feel like I have anything on my face.
And that's the best part. For daily, never put something too much. You don't want to be that weird person who seems like you're going for a Halloween party in the morning.
No,
Always go for something very simple.
but it really like feels like nothing, so like the skin can breathe.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't have that heaviness on it.
I'm just gonna add bronzer to the face. Because Shaya loves tanning.
One more thing, for those who are like me who love tanning, guys, always make sure you use the sunscreen. The sunscreen is not gonna avoid your skin to get tan. That's not the case. It's just gonna block the harshness of the UV and the damages it's gonna cause. You're still gonna get a nice tan, but please, first of all, never tan your face, never ever. And second, for your body, keep reapplying it every hour to 45 minutes.
And make
But
sure you
please
drink water and aloe vera. Now for the eyes, since it's morning, we're gonna go for the neutral colors. Something very basic, just to cut crease, just to show that we look healthy, that's it. But I don't want something like eyeliner and a dark eyeshadow or shimmers. Please prevent shimmers in the morning.
too much.
I'm using a peach tea color. It's basically a neutral tone, and I'm just going to apply it on the crease area. You can already see that the eye has a contour base crease. Now just to have a pop glow, I'm gonna use a matte light color. I'm gonna just apply it on the tear duct.
There is a different way to contour different eye shape.
Of course, we have many different face shapes, skin types, and eye shapes. We have droopy eyes, we have bulgy eyes, we have the almond shape, we have the circle face. So for each kind of eye shape, we need to use it differently. Now, what I applied for you fits all shapes. Now, for under the eye, just to have the shadow effect, not to show that we have any kind of eyeliner, I'm going to mix a darker color with the neutral color we applied on the crease with a flat brush, just right under the lash line. A bit of mascara that Shaya already has lashes on, very natural ones. If you have any kind of event, a morning event, just apply the natural lashes. And now I'm going to go with the, I'm just gonna bronze the face again. Don't forget the neck. A bit of blush, as we said, you need to smile, and then you apply on the cheeks, the apple cheeks. For a tanned look, just apply it on the nose bridge.
Which is usually, as she mentioned, are the first places that, like, when you naturally go under the sun, get burned. So it's just for a very natural look. And
So Shaya now looks like she just came out of the beach.
Which I was just in the office. No, but really the whole point, Zaino actually came up with this idea that we want to do the no makeup look, which is like a very new trend if you check everywhere. So it's like a very healthy, good looking makeup, just because, you know, maybe everybody they don't have that perfect skin, or we don't look perfect all the time. We want to feel better about ourselves. So you can work it in a way that it doesn't show like a heavy makeup look.
It doesn't look fake also in the morning. That's very important. Now, I'm going for the lips. I'm going for something very neutral. You can always add it to any kind of lip gloss or the Aloe Lips from Forever, which is a really amazing product. I'm going to add a matte lipstick now. She prepped her lips before with the Alpha E Factor. We just dab the matte lipstick, because usually dry skin, it's gonna be more dry when you add matte things, matte foundation, matte lipsticks, or whatsoever. So I'm gonna do a simple trick. I'm also going to add a drop of the E Factor after the application of the lipstick.
Which I love. I love the.
And now it looks like she has lip gloss on. It looks very natural. She's ready to work, but she looks also flawless, makeupless, and we can actually see her skin. It doesn't look fake at all. Always go for something that shows your beauty and not hides it. So once you remove the makeup, people will not know you, because this tends to be a lot in this region and all around the world. Heavy makeup is a new trend, but just don't follow the trend. Follow what makes you more beautiful. Bring out the beauty in your face, but don't exceed to a limit that you hide your features. Also, as we said, prep your skin. That's very important. The best products are from Forever, and we witness this. We use it on a daily basis.
And actually, we do get a lot of comments by some compliments, because we don't usually wear makeup at work, and they're like, wow, you guys have a very nice skin, thank God, but it's because of the product. Trust me, they're using on a daily basis. The skincare at the same time, guys, the dietary plan, the aloe vera gel, the supplements, which if we lack some certain vitamins and minerals, it's gonna show, trust me, in our hair loss, in our face. So it's very, very important to give the body what it needs in order for it to be at its best level. So
thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we're gonna try to make more videos. If you like this video,
let us
do your thumbs up. Bye.
Bye-bye.